Hello, welcome to Music Toolbox. Now, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I am not particularly an audio geek, but there are some tricks that I have learned which will hopefully be helpful to you as you're teaching. Now, I'm often sent audio clips from students, and often the sound quality is extremely poor. So I'm left with a dilemma. I'd like to share it with the other students because I think it's quite interesting, but the amount of background noise is really quite stunningly awful. Let's listen to just a bit of this. Wow, that's an almost impressive amount of background noise. So let's see what we can do to remove some of that excess noise. Now under Effects, you'll see there's something called Noise Removal. And if you open it up, the first step is to get a noise profile. So let's go ahead and close this. And what they want to know is essentially, what does the noise sound like in your recording? What of this is noise? So if I just select a little bit where I know these high peaks are the actual percussion sound she makes. So let's just select, and it doesn't have to be a huge clip, but just select a bit of space on our sound wave where there's not a high peak. So all right, we have found the background noise. So once we've selected a bit of the background noise, we can go back to Effect, pull down to Noise Removal, and Get Noise Profile. And essentially we have demonstrated to Audacity what is noise. Then we can go through and select the entire clip, go back up to Effect and Noise Removal, and we can go ahead and hit OK. But first, let's preview. So there's still a fair amount of noise. So right here, what you see, this 24, essentially anything at minus 24 decibels, it's going to remove the sound of. So we have certainly less sound, but we still have some. So we can go ahead and turn this up a little bit. And let's see what that looks like. That's a little better. Let's turn up some of the sensitivity. Let's do a little bit more. I mean, there's a lot of noise here. And just a scotch more. I suppose we could do even more. And there you go. And if you notice the vast difference in the sound wave, we can hear the mouse clicks. And if we undo that, now, we're not trying to create art here. And if I was trying to do electroacoustic music and I really cared about sound quality, I wouldn't have started with that file to begin with. When you remove sound like this, you do in some ways damage the original sound file and probably damage the fidelity, but it was so poor to begin with. I think often removing some of the sounds from a student composition or showing students how to remove sounds from their own composition, the benefits really outweigh the risks. And I think in this case, the benefits certainly outweighed the risk. So that is quick and easy noise removal with Audacity. Give it a try and show your students how to do it, because I think it can be quite useful.